Hello out there. Boy, my hair is roostering a lot right now. I get that from laying on one side and then the other side and then one side and then the other side. My hair is just at that perfect length right now. Um, at the skilled nursing facility I'm in, they are giving me Manjaro on Saturdays. I got my first dose just this past Saturday, and I felt great that day. Had 3 cups of coffee, which is pretty norm for me. Um, what was that? Excuse me. Um, so I had 3 cups of coffee and I ate, you know, the normal amount you would feel while on Zepbound or Manjaro. An amount, but not like overeating. I didn't eat too terribly much. Um, Also, let's be honest, it's a nursing home, so it's nursing home food. Um, so it's not like, ooh, yum. Anyway, so I had some heartburn that night, and I do get heartburn normally a little bit, and I just take a famotidine when needed. For those who don't know, famotidine is the generic name of Pepcid. So I'll take like a famotidine, a Pepcid, if I need heartburn medicine. And here they treat it like they're giving out opioids. They're like, you can have one 10 milligram tablet every 12 hours. And I'm like, good grief, it's not made of gold. So they gave me one, which was not sufficient, but it helped a smidge, a little smidge. But I was kind of nauseous and had really bad heartburn all day Sunday. And then Sunday night around 9:30, I was like, "Oh Lord, here it comes." I got up, raced to the bathroom and bombed. And I felt better. My heartburn calmed down. And I rinsed out my mouth and then brushed my teeth and then went back to bed. Um, and then I was laying there, and I get my third infusion of the day of antibiotics. I get that between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. So the nurse came in, hooked me up to the IV pole, started the infusion, and about 10 minutes later, I was like, oh no, here it comes again. And so I leaned over really quick into the trash can and managed to keep everything in the trash can. So, like, okay, it sucks that it wasn't in the toilet, but at least it's easy cleanup, right? And then, um, it was like The Exorcist up in there, except it kept coming and coming. I was like, I drank 3 cups of coffee yesterday, and I swear I puked up a gallon. I'm sorry for the visual, but you know how your body does that. Um, I think I think I puked up things that I never ate. I'm sorry, but let's be honest. We got to be honest about things here. Um, and I started dry heaving. And one thing you don't know about me yet, now you're gonna, is that I get PNES, which is psychogenic non-epileptic seizures, um, which is when my body gets too stressed physically or too stressed, like way heavy emotionally, mentally. The more I take on, the more seizures I have. And if I stress my body, it's pretty much related to physical stress. And if my body gets too stressed, with like not getting enough air, I start having seizures. Like if I work out too hard and I'm like, I'll start having seizures. So I have to be very careful with that. So I started dry heaving, and of course that triggered a seizure. So I'm seizing, and I fall out of bed. And of course my arm knocked the garbage can over. And thank God it didn't fall over me, but it fell all over the floor. And I'm on the floor, and I clunked my head. You can barely see it, but there's a bruise right here, and it goes up into my hairline. Um, the harder I tried to keep everything in the can and in the trash bag, the worse it got, the more it spilled. So finally, I just like got up and like sat on the bed, and I was like, ooh. And right as I pushed the button to call the CNA, she was coming in to do my vitals, and I was like tearing up, and I was like, I had a bad accident. And she walked over and she was like, oh. And I could tell she was just like, oh, Lord, no one wants to clean that up. And I was still hooked up to the infusion. So I had to wait another 20 minutes before I could change my shirt, which did have some on it, and that was gross. So I got very sick. That was the worst of the side effects that I've had thus far. And that is my little story. After that, my heartburn went away like that, and my tummy felt so much better. And as of Monday, I was able to eat normally, controlled portions, not feeling full a lot quicker, and um, having my stomach or my taste buds be like, no, we don't want this, telling me what's not going to fly. On Monday, I could not drink any coffee. Today, I was able to have a cup. So, like Monday, my body just was like, I took a sip and it was like, nope, we ain't doing this. So, that is my little story. That is my quick update about the worst side effects I've had so far. And I will do another update, and hopefully my hair won't be roostering as much. God, I can't wait. When I get out of here at the end of the month, I am so coloring my hair. I have a box of color, like caramel color hair dye at home, and I can't wait to use it. My hair, the gray is just a showing. Anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for being here. And click the notification bell if you want to get notified every time I post something.